Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics Uncovered. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Guys, we have an exciting show coming up tonight. I want to show you some things, and I hope that you have liked this broadcast. Please hit the like button and share it with somebody who you know is interested in what we are saying here. So, it's a Friday night. You could have been anywhere else, but you decided to hang out here with us. And for that, I say thank you. So, make we big up of people then and get going. As you know, guys, Jamaica is on its way to transition to a real republic. And according to the Amsterdam newspaper, we've hit a major snag. If you have been paying attention to the international news, you would have seen where it has been reported since Mark Golding and his opposition team came out and said that, well, actually, Mark Golding instructed the people he appointed to the committee that they should not sign off until he gets his heart's desire. So the newspapers, the international newspaper, only know Jamaica is a big deal in the region. So something like this would make international news. And guys, from where I sit, it does not look good, right? We all remember when Barbados had their moment of becoming a republic. It seemed to us looking in very organized. It looked, like they were ready. It was time. They were excited. Everybody coalesced around this one um, final journey, our final lap in the journey before becoming a real republic. And it worked out fine for them. We all watched it. The politics did not overshadow the whole thing. Everybody came together because that's what you do, under the circumstance. So this is where we are, guys, and some other people enter the chat. You have Mr. Vegas who entered the chat, my love, and you also have one of our journalists, Zara Burton. She has entered the chat. I'm gonna play some voice note and some recording and some whole heap of something, and I'm gonna let you guys hear it. So make a big up for people them. Jamaica land we love, guys. Excitement. All right. Make a big up who for big up. Oh Lord, hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Uh all right, so the usual suspects are here. Electro and the team and Miss Sonia and Sidonie. Thanks for joining, everybody. Anthony, I've been watching what you're saying in the chat. It looks like you're very happy to be here and you find the platform to be informative and everything like that. So we appreciate you. If you look across the bottom of your screen, guys, you will see that the phone line is open. So we're taking calls tonight, you know. Thank you for joining Cayman from Cayman, Everton, Banton. Big up yourself. Yeah. So, guys, make we get into it. We don't want to hear what Mr. Vegas said first. I think that's where we'll begin. We'll start with what Mr. Vegas said. Mr. Vegas, for those of you who don't know, long time dancehall artist, the thing long time. At one point, he started speaking out, on social issues. And I'll remember that moment that he had with American pastor preacher Gino Jennings, who came to Jamaica to do religious work. And that was, I'm not even going to get into that, guys. But Mr. Vegas is basically the only reggae artist right now who is speaking on politics. He's the only one. And I'm not saying he's wrong. If you are living in Jamaica, you better be speaking politics, or politics is going to talk to you, right? The last thing I heard, who are ring my doorbell them time of night, yeah. The last thing I heard from the dancehall fraternity about politics before now was when Bounty Killer made a statement after the PNP's internal election in 2020. Bounty Killer basically said to Mark Golding that Imam Bunting was stunting and get stunted on one heap of something, and said that the money cannot buy out the Jamaican people. When you remember Bounty Killer said that? Something about him can't beat Brogard and something. Bounty Killer said some words, during 2020, because I don't know if he picked up that Mark Golding had bought PMP for $10 million and all these things, but he made that talk there. And him not really stand up no more political from them time. They and him big up Lisa Anna. We don't know Bounty Killer is not PNP still. But, as an entertainer, as an artist, as a Jamaican, I got the feeling that Bounty Killer felt some type of way. If she say, Lisa Hannah is Lisa Hannah. I mean, she's one of us. And then this man come in with the money, him and Bounty, and basically buy out PNP. So, some people then can't hold them out. At that, Bounty Killer come out condo. But from them time there, Mr. Vegas take up the talk, and I run with it. If you don't follow him on social media, you see say always a talk out. You understand? And we can't bring down Vegas for that, because him is a Jamaican. Everything what in the country affect him like it affect everybody else. So if him choose to talk on politics, him supposed to. Likewise in America, whole heap of artists from every facet of art in the US during Donald Trump time and before that, musicians, poets, everybody come out, can talk them politics and talk what them have to say. So make on you hear, me love, what Mr. Vegas had to say. Yes, baby? Yes, thank you very much. Put it right here. Thank you. All right, guys. So make on hear what Mr. Vegas has say now. I'm sorry, my daughter handed me something and I had to tell her thanks.
Subject of the king. So how you're saying full decolonization, but a subject?
Guys, I'm gonna have to play the audio, because you see what I just played? It's a bit messed up. So when you see Mr. Vegas in the glasses, that was him speaking via Twitter. So I'm gonna play the audio and listen closely.
Yeah, wagwan. So check this out. I didn't know from the moment I started speaking against Mark Golding, the personal attacks were gonna come. But please remember, it's Vegas I attack to. Me build for this. I've dealing with personal attacks all my life, especially 30 years in the music, where the best of the best try bring me down, and it still no work. Me still there, I sing I Am Blessed and Heads High. Where are they now? So why you think you are going to bring down Vegas? Why you think you have a chance? And them send Goliath already, and Goliath fail. You understand me I say? So what you're trying is not going to stop me. The diaspora gang, the anti-Jamaica diaspora gang members, yeah? We will not try now to stop me. We're not going to try something different. I know if I one time on the back me on the street and maybe gunshot me. I understand that. You see, I chat me up. But when I use social media now, I weaponize on a social media platform now. And it's all right. You see what I say? I found a platform. But also remember, say this is my platform. And it's on my phone and I use make a video about the things that when me think say can impact Jamaica in a whether positive or negatively. You see what I say? No, positively or negatively. No on the matter of Jamaica becoming a republic, the constitution, and Mark Golding. I want to know where Mark Golding really stand on this subject or this matter. Now, Mark Golding is saying now that he's for dual citizenship. Is this the same Mark Golding PMP party that was against dual citizenship? To the point where they took the JLP members who won their seats to court. So they had to renounce their citizenship to serve the Jamaican people. Those are the true patriots. People like Darrell Vaz and Warmington, those are the true patriots who renounced their citizenship for other countries or other country to serve the Jamaican people. Now, Mr. Mark Golding, you now want dual citizenship? Now you want dual citizenship? Why? Are you a British citizen? Are you a citizen of Britain? If yes, then you are a subject of the king. So how you're saying full decolonization, but a subject of the king want to represent a sovereign state or a republic? Is you that have 1 foot in and 1 foot out, you know? The same 1 foot in and 1 foot out that you're talking about. Is you that having 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Because if you want to keep your British citizenship, it means that you're a subject of the king. You're the king boy. So why would I want the king boy to represent me? I represent my family. I represent my friend them. I represent my fellow Jamaicans. So why you know I renounce your British citizenship if you are a British citizen? All this time you were having your dual citizenship, you and the PMP members who were against dual citizenship were taking people to court and looking at them and having them renouncing their citizenship. And now you want to keep yours? You can't have it both ways, General. It's either you renounce your British citizenship or you just step aside and make Damon Crawford or somebody lead the party. Because this is not going to sit well with the Jamaican people. Them. And no, we're not using this decolonization word, because full decolonization. Because, of course, black people, those are, trigger words. When we hear about, slavery and decolonization and all of them things, we want full decolonization based on what the white man do it. But you, brother, you know what full decolonization is. You would not be here fighting for dual citizenship. And that's the thing, brother. So that look like that seems like hypocrisy at the highest level. And to some people, this is nothing. But it says something about you. It says who you truly are. When it suits you, it's okay. When it doesn't suit you, it's not okay. That's the problem you have with you. The flip-flopping thing, brother. It's like like a slippers. Always a flip-flop. The inconsistencies in your argument. You see? And the lies them. You see? The lies them where, is that, and then they point fingers at Andrew Wilness and Juliet Wilness and call them liars. And in one statement, you're saying, nobody in my party support this. Then you come and say, it is my personal view. It is my personal position. We don't know which one it is, General. So the question to you is, are you a British citizen? If yes, are you going to let the Jamaican people know and totally renounce your citizenship from Britain? This idea where you tell the people them say never renew your passport. Oh, you did. I did not renew my passport. That is rubbish. And come on, for a law student, come on, that doesn't sound good. That's ridiculous. You not renewing your passport means what? Means you're not a British citizen. That don't make sense. You have to file paperwork for that, General. You see? You have to file paperwork for that. You can't have it both ways. Getting a Jamaican passport in recent times because it suits you, but having a British passport so you can take with yourself whenever you're ready. That's not full decolonization, brother. That's 1 foot in and 1 foot out. And this is the thing where your diehard supporters cannot argue about. They can't have a conversation on this because it's indefensible. You see? Boom. Yeah, well.
Yeah, people, so Mr. Vegas makes some strong argument here, so. Me not talk about Mr. Vegas as an artist or nothing personal or whatever, cause he has said some things in passing I don't really agree with, but on this issue here now, this is a big topic, Jamaica's road to republic. As me tell you now, international news just reported, headline, breaking news, Jamaica's road to republic hits major snag. And if you read in the article, it tells you what the opposition PNP position is and why we have hit a snag. And let me just be straightforward, In my view, from where I sit, Jamaica is overwhelmingly, the overwhelming majority of Jamaicans are black people. And I feel that to hit a snag made by a man who is basically British. Yes, him born in Jamaica, as so them say. I don't have any proof of that, but I'm going by what them say until otherwise proved. Him is a British citizen, as what Mr. Vegas say. Why? Because if you were born before 1983 to British parents, my love, no matter which part you're born, you are automatically a British citizen. It's the same thing for Americans. If you're American pitney born outside, my love, and you're an American, you're pitney automatically. From the under 18 years old, them is an American citizen. So it not look good at this time for Mark Golding being the obstruction to our road to republic. It does not look good. And I will hold that debate with any Mr. Body. It not look good. And I trust the truth. So, right here now, guys, Mr. Vegas make some strong argument. And as him say, nobody can argue with him because the truth is just the truth. If when you don't watch this, you go over Jamaica 411. She explained it in depth about his citizenship. And I find it so deceptive that the argument that I didn't renew my passport, like we're not 2 years old, we're not stupid. Just because I don't renew my passport no means I'm not a Jamaican or I'm not a US citizen. Come on, be serious. Don't do that. Trying to, treat us like we're idiots. Don't do that. Now, I want to make an argument to you guys here regarding the conversation about the snag of our republic and how that all turned out. I want you guys to examine this with me. You see, the interview that was done yesterday on All Angles with Dion Jackson Miller. Remember, Dion Jackson Miller come out with the night of the local election, and she cuss and say PNP can't come tell her what to say and how to cover the election because Mark Golding say him win the election, and that's not true. And in their quest to lie to the people about winning the election, they were trying to tell Dion Jackson Miller and the journalists them in the country how to cover the election and put it in a for them favor, and that's not right. We Jamaican people, with our labor right or PNP, certain boundaries we do not cross. Because you see, we were socialized a certain way. We are Jamaicans and certain things we don't do. Only remember, Diane Jackson Miller coming out and saying that she specifically said the PNP and them cannot tell me how to do my job and how to change the way that I cover elections. That was her words. Now I want you all to listen to the interview that was done yesterday by Diane Jackson Miller of the members of the Republic Committee, which includes PNP, JLP, NOP, Umbrella Church, the Umbrella Group of Umbrella Churches representative, Jamaica for Justice representative, all kind of stakeholders they did here. I may have a bone for pick with the government about who never did here. I want the government of Jamaica to answer the question here. Why is it that the indigenous people were not invited to the table? Because remember, if we are going to be talking about constitution and republic, you have to invite the indigenous people to come sit at the table, right? Them need to know, say, whatever indigenous treaty was signed or whatever them entitled to before republic, that it's going to be renewed and it's not going to be changed. They want to be at the table too because they are part of this society, even though they're indigenous. We're going to come out here with another argument on that in the coming days or maybe the coming weeks. I'm going to invite the Maroon leaders them over here. If you want to go over Twitter, the chief put up a video where he was talking about this thing where the British them come tell lie and the Maroon them about say they made a catch back slave and a bring back to the British. We no idiot, because we know say during them time there, we had no resources to do that. We didn't have any vehicles. We didn't have any means of communication to be hunting down and turning in slaves. We're not stupid. The British them make up that argument because they know they were defeated by the Maroons twice. Big world power them time there. Defeated by these little bit of people. Them couldn't make that go down in a history in peace. So them have to come with something different and try to divide our people by saying the Maroons are the bad guys. They caught you guys and brought them back. That is bullcrap. When you go listen to Corey over Instagram, I will come back to this. But in the meantime, I want to show you say the divider, the divisive individual in Jamaica of our people. Remember, that's something that divide and conquer. Mark Golding is the divider. Jamaica people them can come together upon serious issues like this. We've done it many a times. Mark Golding appointed Donna Scott, Senator Donna Scott, attorney, and Anthony Hilton, attorney, to sit on the committee. Not to represent him, but to represent the people of Jamaica. The PNP supposed to be the people. The JLP supposed to be there representing the people, right? So him send these two people go up on the committee. And the people them there, I speak and I listen and I agree and I come to consensus just fine. But Mark Golding comes out of nowhere and inserts himself and say, don't sign that. Go to press conference. Listen for yourself, you know. Wanna hear what Dr. What's her name said? She's there representing the umbrella churches. I wanna listen and tell me if this no sound like say they were having their consensus and coming along just fine until Mark Golding inserted himself and snagged Jamaica's republic. Have a listen, guys.
Discussion. As I said, you represent the Jamaica umbrella groups of churches on the committee. And for clarity, you signed the report that came from the Constitutional Reform Committee on behalf of the groups you represent, correct?
That's correct.
Tell us why.
All right. We have gone through a process where we have looked at various issues relating to the whole constitutional reform. And in the whole deliberation, the various issues that we have signed off on, it was done on a consensual basis. So everybody basically, at the end of the day, agreed to that particular point or points that were signed off on. So it wasn't a situation where you had persons opposing and those agreeing, and then it is, signed off on no. Consensus was reached. So that has been the mode of operation for the whole deliberation leading up to the drafting of the report.
Are you disappointed that the opposition isn't signing?
I was hoping that would have happened because the points or the information that is stated there in the report, all of those matters were matters that they also agreed on. But I guess it's just that issue about the final court too that has caused some delay in the signing. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Well, I want to follow up on that with Senator and with the other guests, but we're just about at the break. So let's go to the break. We'll come back in just a moment.
All right, guys, on the earphone yourself now. Don't it that they were going just fine on this committee, guys. Don't it they were going just fine on the committee. They were doing just fine on the committee. Is Mark Golding go there try divide and conquer Jamaica again and one of the talk out on this? Well on there. Miss Sit. Who are Miss Sit now? We have to go block off Miss Sit for yes, because we don't work with distraction and fooling. Over here is an intelligent platform. We not do foolishness over here, so Miss Sit whoever you are. Me need one moderator, Anyway, guys. So if you listen to what was just said, look here, Marlene P. The Maroons did no such thing. The British people are deceptive and wicked. Okay, those who came to Jamaica and tried to do what they do, and the Maroon them stand up and war them 2 times and win, they are deceptive and wicked. They had to tell a lie because they didn't want to look like an idiot. Which part else in the world you see them go and try bring down people them time there? And the people them with such a small minority defeated them. The Maroons beat them twice. There were 2 wars that were fought. Why would the Maroon need to do that? They beat these people twice. Why would they need to go into this so-called agreement of bringing down their own people? Unum think with sense, no man. That no make sense. It's lie them I tell. Joseph Elliston, you come on here so now with your dunce argument. Say, Mr. Vegas, a B-man, you must know. Come off of this. We don't want to fool over here. Make a block here for you. A big people over here, so where you not size? Come off of this. Anyway. So, give me a second, guys. Yes, so Mark Golding basically basically try divide the people them. And you see Donna Scott them did a good. Them did a good have them dialogue. And then make Mark Golding basically tell them say, we not sign nothing. Me put on there for act on the behalf of the people and in the interest of the people. And then him go come, come draw them out of the classroom and tell them say don't sign nothing. Right? Now, make we move to this argument right here so about the Caribbean Court of Justice. Real quick before we go to the other something. As you guys saw while the recording was being played, want to see where journalist Zara Burton asked Mark Golding if he's a British citizen. It's time that we stop asking foolishness. I understand Zara is a journalist, but Zara, you are smart enough to know that Mark Golding is a British citizen. Okay? As I said, guys, we're not going in it too deep. Go over Jamaica 411. She explained it very well. And guys, as somebody who has citizenship in another country, plus in Jamaica. I am a Jamaican citizen who hold a valid passport. Likewise, an American citizen with a valid passport. I am a citizen by naturalization. Mark Golding is not a British citizen by naturalization. He's a British citizen automatically because his parents them, both of them are British people. Mark Golding never have no Jamaican in his family. And me go show you Mark Golding family tree, and me go show you say Mark Golding family them did own slave. So no call the crowd, call everybody. Now is the time of redemption. Anyway, the Caribbean Court of Justice now, before we reach back over the other side there. So there's an article that was written by RGR in 2016 where let us find it. In 2016, Mark Golding said that he was in favor of a CCJ referendum. Wanna hear me say, guys? You can go look up this for yourself. 2016, he said that he was in favor of a referendum. But this time around, he was not calling for a referendum. He said that the parliament must decide. I don't know why he would say that, because this is a very serious matter. You cannot have the parliament decide on a matter like this. How much people in a parliament? 60 odd? This is a very serious situation. And Mark Golding cannot be telling the people about 1 foot in, 1 foot out. If Jamaica people them feel like say they want to stay with the Privy Council, it's their choice, especially after the Vibes Cartel case. Mark Golding cannot tell Jamaica people say they must not stay with the Privy Council and become a republic at the same time. You don't have that. You don't have that right. I'm sorry. A Jamaica people get for decide. Me don't know how your family them raise you know. But we know about democracy and giving people a choice. Right? And Mark Golding is not a PNP, and Mark Golding is not a Jamaican. And I'm going to prove it to you right now. In 1961, Norman Manley had to deal with the referendum with the Caribbean Federation, the regional federation. Jamaica decided 54% vote that we should leave. Right? But I am going to let you hear what Norman Manley felt about Jamaica people as a PNP no. Norman Manley not PNP no. Him and his son both attested to this. That he believed that the people of Jamaica had the right and should have the right to determine their own destiny, even if that decision, whatever it may be, is not something that he agreed with, right? So, listen, guys. Favor with people. Walande, Lord Jesus. May I come there, guys? Hold on, give me a second. May I forgot wait a second and find it for you guys. But what I wanted to say was if you watch the video upload that I did earlier, or yesterday rather, you would have seen where Norman Manley, um, suffered the defeat of the referendum. And he was okay with that. So that is the stance of the PNP historically, is that the PNP would feel good about giving the people that voice. But Mark Golding doesn't feel that way. He feels that he should be the one to decide. The same colonial style. We can't do that. The Jamaica people, they must decide their final court. Not Andrew Holness and Mark Golding. Mark Golding has to understand that we are a people who respect our people's opinion. This is not a dictatorship. The people must decide their final court. I say anybody who want to go there on Mark Golding plantation, Donna Scott and Anthony Hilton, Mark Golding can put on upon plantation and drive on, but you cannot drive the Jamaican people and you cannot drive the government where this is concerned. We are going into a republic. What is the snag about the CCJ? Let the people decide. You can't come tell us, say, we're not gonna be no republic unless you and them get to decide, so we forgot CCJ. No. First of all, let me tell you this. Me not comfortable with no CCJ for Jamaica. You know why? Me know for a fact. The Trinidad and them not too fun that way, you know. They don't too fun that way. Me tell you no. So me would have want to see Jamaica focus on our justice system, put in the work wherever we need to put in the work, and make what people them decide we own a fate. And that we must do. Right? Eventually. Uno can't come hold the people in Republic at ransom and tell them if you make uno decide which part our final. No. Jamaica people decision that. Guys, if you don't agree with me talk, should Mark Golding and Andrew Holness decide? Should the PNP and the JLP decide where our final court is? I'm not talking I comment here so before my show no. So Mark Golding family them need own slave. I can call Jamaica 411 call and she do the research. Jamaica 411 are the master researcher everything. Make us see. Yeah, we can't have a 63 people in a parliament or 63 people in a parliament that will determine the future of the country which part our final court is going to be. Anything where the people them decide. Me not tell you, say, I want the people them to decide when me say, no. Because me have just one opinion. If the people them say CCJ, then that we have to go live with, the majority. If the people them say Privy Council, that we have to go live with because of majority. But I am firmly and strongly against the 63 people them making that decision. No way. Me against that. So all who want come with them colonial style, me love that not going to work this time. Right? So, as me tell you now, in the year 2016, Mark Golding said, I don't know how one man can flip-flop so though. The man tell the people them in 2016 say, him okay with, and he want Jamaica. He want the referendum for the CCJ. Let me find the article and read it to you know, in part. Because I like to be accurate. And when me I come with my argument, me like to have my evidence. Me not just talk out of my ears just so. So, make I find the article as me I talk to you. All upon a sudden, Mark Golding come out and come draw up the people them with upon him plantation and come tell them say, don't sign nothing. You hear what Miss Washinina just say? The lady for the umbrella churches, you hear the woman say everything was going fine. Everybody was coming to consensus.
Discussion. As I said, you represent the Jamaica umbrella groups of churches on the committee. And for clarity, you signed the report that came from the Constitutional Reform Committee on behalf of the groups you represent, correct?
That's correct.
Tell us why.
All right. We have gone through a process where we have looked at various issues relating to the whole constitutional reform. And in the whole deliberation, the various issues that we have signed off on, it was done on a consensual basis. So everybody basically, at the end of the day, agreed to that particular point or points that were signed off on. So it wasn't a situation where you had persons opposing and those agreeing, and then it is, signed off on. No, consensus was reached. So that has been the mode of operation for the whole deliberation leading up to the drafting of the report.
Are you disappointed that the opposition isn't signing?
I was hoping that would have happened, because the points or the information that is stated there in the report, all of those matters were matters that they also agreed on. But I guess it's just that issue about the final court too that has caused some delay in the signing. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, want to follow up on.
Want to listen to this, guys? Want to hear ya?
The strength of a democracy lies in the people. It lies in the people. The strength of a democracy lies in the people. Their choices reflect their voice, their concerns, their hopes. The party heard them and went forth to spread the word and share their vision in every corner of the island.
That was
Urged.
That was during Norman Manley time. You understand? When you hear that, the strength of democracy lies within the people. When you hear you now.
One of the qualities that perhaps is being overlooked for the moment was the strength of his belief in the right of people to choose, and his amazingly philosophical willingness to accept the choices even when they were contrary to what he would have wished and maybe sometimes defeated him.
He's triggered.
When you hear what Michael Manley just said, him admired him father in how he believed that the people had the right to choose. So how can Mark Golding now, an Englishman now, come all up the people in Republic and talk about say, anyhow, the government no carry what final court cause CCJ said time, we can't become a republic. Or what is? You know, see the man act on behalf of the UK. We don't see that. The same attitude, you know. When we see the Privy Council do, you know, guys, members said the Privy Council could have sent home cartel and the rest of them, you know. Then could have let them go, you know. After outlining all those issues with the case, they had several options and one of them was to let them all go. But they did not do that. Their response was, these are the things that you did wrong. Now take this case back to your appellate court and let them decide. And in my view, that was kind of a way to say to Jamaica, handle your own business. Or you have the ability to. Or we don't want to do it. It's the same attitude of the English people that Mark Golding is doing. You cannot stay here. You're going to become a republic. You cannot stay here. Go over the Caribbean court. Him don't want to tell the people them say I'm a British citizen, them somebody. And that's what Vegas has say. And at the same thing, Zara Burton, I tell him say, you're supposed to come out here and tell me if you're a British citizen. And he is. There's no denying it. Now, let us move on now. Mark Golding family them own slave. Make a look on this here. Hold on there, guys. I get some breaking news. Hold on. Oh. All right, now. This is Mark Golding's family tree. It's bigger than that, but I could have put the whole light on the screen, you understand? So, make us start right there, so. Mark Golding family tree. Hold on there, guys. Yeah, so as you can see, none of my Golding family them don't born in Jamaica. Me not care what him say. Me you say tell some people at St. James say, must in great grandfather born a Moby, not no go so. I'm gonna show you say the man lie. You see that man here when him Logan Levy? Logan Levy are him grandfather, him mother father, where him say born at Cambridge in a St. James. That is a lie. Now if you look on the family tree right there, so now you go see say Mark Golding born. Him say him born at Jamaica. Me not go doubt him because I'm not coming out here for telling a lie on nobody. I don't believe in defaming people and telling lie on people. I believe in talking the truth. So Mark Golding was born in 1965. If you look up there, you see him father, John Golding, 1921, 10 years older than his mother, 1931. And you see the mother now, Logan Levy is our father, who was married to Alice Levy. And if you look on the left-hand side of your screen, you see Mark Golding family them. John Golding parents who were born in the UK. John Golding and his mother Alice, Lady Alice, born in the UK. Okay? So both his parents and grandparents. Now, in family them go up to Golding, Levy. Let me see, hold on. This family tree goes further, guys, but true, me never want the picture to be so far. I had to kind of cut off the top, but at the top, he has some family members named Nunes. If you look on the other screen, you will see, say, Henry Tyson, Matilda Nunes. Hold on, let us see if any of them did companies. You see Tyson, Isabel Tyson, right up there, so up at the top. Right? So, we just have shown you that for you to understand, say, there is a connection with the Tysons and then it go up to the Nunes. Before the end of the program, I will try to put the whole thing so that you see. But for now, I'm just going to show you this. So anyway, the Nunes them were the ones who owned the slaves them at Jamaica. Right? And, sorry, the Nunes them were the ones. Sorry. Let me back up a little bit. On Mark Golding's family tree, you have some people who named Nunes after the Tysons. And as Mr. Mayor shown you the whole picture when I'm done. But if you look right here, so you will see say Esther Nunes and Simon Isaac as executors of the claimant Benjamin Nunes. Benjamin Nunes registered 8 enslaved persons in 1832. Right? And 12 slave persons registered too. So this was a colonial Jamaica in them time in the 1830s. Right? Now, me go show you Mark Golding grandfather, Logan Levy, who them a tell people in a St. James about same grandfather born at St. James. It's lie. Make a show you. When Logan Levy set out to the United States on ship, then the time they are shipping that do it. Logan Levy tell the people them say, if you look at this document closely, I immigrated to the United States of America from Havana. Right? And below that, it says, he's a foreign resident, Cuba, and him kind of look like Cuban for true. And it says, it is my bona fide intention to renounce forever all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, state, or sovereignty, and particularly to the Republic of Cuba, of whom I am now a subject. I arrived at the port of New York in the state of New York on or about the 7th day of October, 1919, and so on and so forth. And same sign say Logan Levy. So Logan Levy was not born in a no Cambridge is lie. Logan Levy, him look Cuban. So Mark Golding family they make a pull up the full photograph of that family tree thingy. Hold on, guys. Because I want to see the connection. I don't want anybody thinks me a Samfire. I know, I don't work with Samfire over here, so. If the information not credible, me not bring it on show no. Oh wait, this it, yeah. See it, yeah, guys, may I come. All right. Guys, please give me a break. I'll be right back. Let me just get this thing going for you guys. All right, guys, see the information, you know. This is a bigger version of what I tried to show you earlier. If you look at the very top, you will see Benjamin Nunes and Esther Nunes. These people are on Mark Golding's mother side of family them. Benjamin Nunes and Esther Nunes. That's what was cut off from this document here. And I don't know if you can see it, but Benjamin Nunes, 1791 to 1835. And Esther Nunes, 1792 to 1876. And if you look right here, so you will see the document. Esther Nunes, Benjamin Nunes. And them register enslaved 8 persons and 12 enslaved persons registered to Benjamin. So Mark Golding family them, you heard it here. No prank. Mark Golding family them own slaves. No prank. And if Mark Golding or anybody want to challenge JPU, legally or otherwise, we are open to that. Right? Because remember, we don't carry false news over here. We carry truth and facts only. So Mark Golding is the descendant of people who own slaves in Jamaica. That is a fact. Only notice say, from Mark Golding turn opposition leader, he have a sister that is living. She's in Trinidad and Tobago. She has never come forward and said, congratulations, or put herself out there. Right? Any one of you, your family members become leader of the opposition, like that's a big deal. You will be out there with them, celebrating, campaigning with them, you know, supporting them. Have you seen any of Mark Golding's family members come out and support him or nothing? Pan him, like him family them. Remember him not a family in Jamaica, him not a family born in Jamaica. And I not talk about the kids them him have with Sandra. His helper's daughter that he married. I'm not talking about her and his kids. And over here, we don't attack people's kids, so don't expect to hear that coming from this platform. I have no need to attack Mark Golding's children name or even his wife. We don't play that kind of politics over here. We're talking strictly now. Mark Golding is a public figure wanting to leave Jamaica. So when you put yourself up to do that, you are open for all type of scrutiny. You understand? And this is what it is. So Mark Golding, none of them family them, no come out, come congratulate and stand up with him. Because maybe they know the truth and they're smart enough to know that these things are going to be, they're going to be examined. You know what I'm saying, guys? So, as you guys already heard it here, Mr. Vegas say, if you tell the people them if I'm a British citizen, yes, him is a British citizen. That's such fact and that's the truth. He's a British citizen. He's not gonna, I don't know, hopefully he will say. You understand? Guys, this was going around. This was going around on social media. And I have not made reference to it. I have not made reference to it because I don't really know the source of it. So I have not used it on this platform. But what I know to be true and what I know to be credible information, I've used as a source of reference on this platform. Okay? So as you can see there, both time family in parents them are British, English. And if you think about Jamaica in the 1960s, he was born in 1965. Jamaica was very much a classist society. Right? And you know, Lady Allen or Lady Alice, or what she want her name. What me call her Lady Allen? Lady Alice and Sir John Golding. It came with some kind of prestige during that time. So they would have raised their son a particular way. And that's the truth and the fact. And it was certainly not the Jamaican way. And I'm going to encourage you guys to go over on Jamaica 411 and listen to the Anansi story that was told about Mark Golding's father, John Golding, and the rehab center. That rehab center is not his rehab center. That is Jamaica's rehab center. And also, just off the surface, John Golding didn't come to Jamaica to take care of people with polio. He got there before that. Years before that. Jamaica 411. Make a call Jamaica 411 real quick. See if I can get through to her. You guys need to go and get the information for help educate yourself. And make sure say you have the right information. Good night, Jamaica 411. You're live over here.
You're live.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Real quick, the research that you did, and by the way, one of the best videos you've done, the one about the Anansi story of Mark Golding's father. Can you tell us what year John Golding came to Jamaica as opposed to when the polio outbreak was? Was it 2 years before the outbreak?
No, the year before. He came November. I think he landed November 20. I think the Gothic arrived here, but it was November 1953.
And the polio was when?
And the first case was reported June 9, 1954. But polio has some symptoms, stiff neck and fever and all sorts of stuff. And about from the March or April, they said when that man, Dr. Mackenzie came from England to do his thing, he said that there was some stiff neck, but nobody, nobody got paralytic polio from it. But so it appears as though it was around, but nobody got sick from about April. So it's just a few months after he arrived that the paralytic polio broke out here.
So I ask you that question because you know how they tell the story that his father came to Jamaica to take care of Jamaicans with polio. If he came there a year before, then it couldn't be that he came there to take care of people with polio. Is that right?
Right. He came to take up a position, very strange, as a lecturer, a senior lecturer at the university hospital.
Okay.
University College of the West Indies. And yes, he came in as a senior lecturer, and as far as we know, he had no teaching experience.
All right.
And then when the university was taking in people that had experience, professors and so on.
So how did he get the sir title? Can you tell the people that?
Yes, he got it, I think, in 1986 or 76, one of them. And it was for his work in the rehabilitation. I think that's what they gave him for. The first one he got, the OBE, was only for his teaching. In 1959, he got that one. Order of the British Empire.
For teaching what?
I guess it was his lecturing that he was doing at the University College of the West Indies, which is quite strange.
What?
I mean, a man teaching orthopedics and then get an OBE for that? No, man, something wrong about them.
Tell the people what the OBE is.
Order of the British Empire. It's one of those awards that you get for outstanding service.
Was he in the military?
From the Crown. He was in the military. He was in the Royal... Let me see. Royal... Jeez, I can't remember. RAMC, Royal Army Medical Corps.
Is it that he got that award for being in the military and not so much teaching?
No, they said it was teaching. They said it was for teaching.
So the rehab center, a fee money pay for the rehab center. Tell the people them who for the rehab center, who for the building,
not at all.
Who for the
government.
All right. So
the building is on the university compound. It was the university compound, was a refugee camp in the war, World War II.
Mm.
And then they gave it to the university, to set up. And then when he came now, it was but all of it was a lie. It was the government. Madame Rose Leon was the Minister of Health at the time. And when the man, Dr. Mackenzie, came, he recommended that them set up a rehab. He thanked all of the other doctors that helped him, and he never thanked John Golding. So John Golding had nothing whatsoever to do with the research.
Did we when he came to Jamaica, did Jamaica have a health ministry and orthopedic doctors?
They said that he's the first orthopedic surgeon. But you would have doctors that know how to fix broken limbs and all that sort of thing, and use cast and so on. But we did have a health sector. We had a health sector from way back.
But Michelle, that is an orthopedic doctor. Any doctor who fix limbs and bones and them sitting there, them an orthopedic doctor. So that would make him the first.
He was a surgeon, but him seemed to hardly do any surgery. Even Mark himself said so.
Okay, all right. Moving on, guys. If we don't want to hear more about the whole thing about how John Golding came to Jamaica and what he did, go on over to Jamaica 411's YouTube channel. Very in-depth research. You will enjoy it. Now let me talk to you real quick about this family tree with Mark Golding and the people that were owned the slave. The Nunes family is on the mother side, don't it?
Yes.
All right. So the people they say they own the 8th slave and the 12th slave. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's the Nunes. Benjamin and his wife Esther owned those slaves. They were born in the late 1700s.
Which part?
And
Which part? Which part
I
of
don't
Mimba?
know.
Oh.
I mean, I know. I don't think they were born here, though. They are buried here. In the Jewish cemetery, Mark, in Montego Bay. You were telling the people in Cambridge how close you felt to them because you thought your grandfather was born there. Well, your foreparents, they are buried at the Jewish cemetery in Montego Bay. So I don't know where they came from.
Hold on. Back up a little bit. Esther Nunes and Benjamin buried in a cemetery at Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
And
They died here.
okay, and the Tyson them now. Nunes and then the Tyson and then come down to the Levy.
Mm-hmm.
So if Mark Golding mother born in England, that means that maybe them was merchant and I do some slave trading business from back them time there. But tell the people them go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
The man when name Logan Levy, where them say born at Cambridge and you find the travel document where him go up on the ship in New York and say him come from the Republic of Cuba. All that they mix up they go now.
The man was applying for citizenship of the United States. Not only that, but then came that mark is mixed through him, except the immigration paper there, the citizenship paper said that in white. Now, would the Europeans be would the Americans be so careless as to call a man, you know the rule, right?
Mm.
And they would not check him out and sort him out and make sure he's white for truth.
But the man say him is Cuban. Him look Cuban for true though. Don't him look Cuban?
Yes. And yes, him look Cuban. But remember, I said the picture can look darkish too. And he said,
another picture me attack.
Remember, he renounced his allegiance to the Republic of Cuba.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a serious Cuban. And I'm saying, so I don't know. I'm not getting it from St. Bon here. As a matter of fact, he's buried in California.
All right. No man, Mark Golding is so serious. I wonder if you know them Sydney.
One thief in our family in front of Australia too. So that one line and family end up in Australia. We must say Australia was a colony for British criminals, right? One Jewish man is saying thief. Must say some jewelry. So near Solomon.
We're there.
And then you have him great grandfather now, Logan's father, right? When that record.
Wait, Logan's father. Wait, Logan's father name James Jefferson. Cecil Levy, I'm sorry. Me I look on the wrong something, Cecil Levy. So what you say now? Him did Australia?
No, he died in a mental institution, a lunatic asylum now.
Which part?
In
Kingston.
In Kingston, brother. Yeah, 1912.
But the way I'm a student of history, and the way that this thing here look with this connection with Jamaica, right?
Mm-hmm.
In mother side of family, not in father side, don't it?
No, in father side is a different story. That the one named Benjamin Wolf Levy. He was financing wars in Africa.
Oh.
They had the British to fight off the black people then.
Okay. All right then. So in mother side of family them.
Mm-hmm.
The Jamaica Broilers people. What the name again?
Levy.
A film family them there.
I think I hear so they might be related.
But we're not sure.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not gonna mix them up in this then.
No man, from if to the extent that their families, anybody, any white person that was in this country, even some black people had slaves too, but any white person that was in this country before slavery was abolished, a slave owner them.
Okay.
They weren't slave. maybe them have like 1 and 2. Even if they are Americans, the people who are working inside there, a slave them use, slave labor, they might have 2 or 3, and they were claiming compensation.
Have you ever heard Mark Golding declare any kind of religion? Because the leaves, them are really Jewish people for true, you know.
Yeah, the whole of plain people, them and so, but by the time I saw them see with that, you know, the little skull cap, them was the Jews wear.
Yeah.
Somebody said them seem somewhere or wear it. But I think his great grandmother, I think they said was a Roman Catholic, you know, so some of them might be Catholic, but they're all Jews.
Oh, all right. So Jew people, them are not really.
Remember say them Jews are fake, though, you know. Them are fake Jew.
Oh. All right. All right, Jamaica 411. Thank you so much for the information.
You're welcome, my dear.
All right.
Bye, everybody. Take care.
All right, thank you. All right, guys. So, make sure so now share this information for the sake of education and so on. If anybody want to come on this platform and talk about Siaga, in my view, Siaga should not have been Prime Minister of Jamaica. And I make no apology for saying that. Me as a U.S. citizen, if I want to be a Prime Minister of Jamaica, I would renounce my U.S. citizenship if I go to live back in Jamaica and want to do that. So if anybody is going to come on this platform talk about Siaga, that does not negate the fact that Mark Golding is a British citizen. He's a British citizen. Whether Siaga born at Boston, Africa, Jamaica, Mark Golding is a British citizen. Come from 2 British parents. 2 parents born in UK. Doesn't change. I don't think that you guys understand that, you know, we have a right as Jamaicans to ask him to come out and tell the people them what him is and where all them something there. And Mr. Vegas have every right now for say, you come, your party, which is the PNP. I two things the PNP do, you know. We put Mark Golding in a very bad predicament, you know. Because then come out and talk about dual citizenship and carry the people and go court over it for true. You understand? And members say, not only that, but PJ Patterson come out and say, black man time now. When him did want to lead the nation as a face that represented the overwhelming majority. So right now, it hasn't even been that long ago. The truth is, it hasn't been that long ago, guys. So it's kind of weird that a party as the PNP, such as the PNP, who said that, can now come talk like say, boy, they want to undermine Andrew Holness for whatever reason, whether politically or otherwise. And come tell Jamaica, say, Andrew wicked, Andrew thief, Andrew corrupt. Me ask them all the time, you know, tell you what Andrew thief, you know, make we demand back the people them things from him. Anything what Andrew Holness thief, you know, type in a comment. Every time I ask the rise of them, what Andrew thief, them cannot tell me. I remember me had the information woman, so if Andrew thief anything, me can't tell you no. I keep asking them what Andrew thief and them can't tell me. So tonight, like how we have almost 900 somebody I watch this. If anybody in the comment know anything what Andrew Holness thief, type it in the comment, make a ball it out. Me no know of Andrew thief nothing. Some of una so real sell out in Jamaica. Me no agree with Andrew politics all the while. But when you not come and talk these things about Andrew, about him thief and him wicked. Well, Andrew thief and wicked with Andrew enslaved no now. Andrew family men enslaved no now. Uno no make we get wicked out here, you know. Like someone want to put Mark Golding on a pedestal over Andrew Holness. What Andrew Holness ever do to you? When thief? Tell you when thief, man. Make we ball out and talk up the things them. Because you know say if Andrew thief, we not partial him neither. When thief? Me not understand, you know. Me not tell nobody say them for bias, you know. Or they for take up for Andrew Holness if him thief and if him wicked. Me not tell nobody for do that because the truth of the matter is, if I felt that Mark Golding was a genuine person and Mark Golding was fit to lead Jamaica, I would be the first one to talk it. Nobody wouldn't have to tell me to say that. I'm a pretty good judge of character, you know. And if I felt that Mark Golding was a genuine person who understand the thing, and when I say understand the thing, means I'm a maroon woman. And you say if you not come rooted in our way we are as a Jamaican people, you have to come rooted. Meaning that you understand us culturally, psychologically, historically, and everywhere. The first thing Mark Golding do turn me off, you know, guys, is when Mark Golding can tell the people them say, our ancestors fought and bled for freedom. I mean, not hear none of you we call themselves Jamaican come out and come say a lie, not no go so. You know, make that slide. Even Andrew Holness heard that for himself, I believe, because if me hear it, Andrew hear it too. And Andrew Holness never come out as the leader of the country and said, that is a lie. Don't say that. Don't tell our children that. Don't tell our people that. Because our ancestors didn't fought and bled for no damn freedom. Not no go so. And me could be a prime minister, you know. Because them sitting there could have passed me. Because me come out, come ball out long time. But they want to play nice and decent. And about politics of decency. We are for the politics of decency. But what we are not for is distorting history and distorting the truth. And when you know, as the leader of the country, you're a man who can say, our ancestors fought and bled for freedom. Why would you not say, you know, that's false? Don't say that. Our children are hearing these things coming from the major political parties, one of the major political parties. You got to speak about that. And that's the thing that turned me off about this man. He doesn't speak the truth. I don't know why. I don't know if that's how he was socialized, how he was raised, or if it's a cognitive impairment. I don't know what it is. But when you tamper with history so blatantly, there's something wrong. Now, I want to look at something here. I want to know over that platform, I would say justice for Melissa Silvera. And you know, I find strange now. Silvera and Mark Golding, two of them have that English thing. Silvera mother is an English woman. Silvera born in UK. Mark Golding, his parents, them are British. And I find it so disturbing, to say the least, that Silvera killed Melissa. And Mark Golding, the morning after the woman dead, Mark Golding and Silvera come with the same story. I say Melissa died of natural cause. The two of them, you know, come with the said story. A 2-1 a murder, you know. Melissa is a Jamaican. And them are two man, yeah. Come with the said story, a back up one another. I don't know if a Silvera call him and tell him for see so. I don't know if him feel like his political life is under threat by what happened. The Silvera campaign for him there, so the two Englishmen them come with the same argument and trick us for 6 weeks. Say Melissa died of natural cause. Now when we find out the truth, Mark Golding don't come out and say, Jamaica, as your opposition leader, I am sorry, or that is the information I receive, or, you know, The police is angling it now. I said this because of whatsoever. The man not can't correct nothing or say nothing. That is him story and him sticking by it. Melissa died of natural cause. And we know a gunshot. So the two of them now with them English style, are they English, you know, where that say now, the two of them have that something in common. Of having English parents, and you know that probably influenced the way that they were raised. I don't friggin' know. But all I know is this is very disturbing to me. That the two Englishmen them come tell this story about Melissa's death and it don't go so. And the police them at Jamaica then catch Sylvia about then interrogate and investigate Mark Golding to see if him obstructed the course of justice. What make you not do it, police? What make you don't do it? Two of them come with the said story. Melissa died of natural cause. Someone want to know now. What Jamaica could have done under the face of this planet? For them two Englishmen you know want to come destroy we in every way. Come destroy and kill Jamaican woman. And come now, come destroy Jamaica opposition. And come again. I can tell we say we not get no republic unless we not get no republic unless the 63 members of parliament, them and them people send Jamaica to Caribbean Court of Justice. How much people in Jamaica? About 3 million. About 3 million people in Jamaica. So you can tell we say now. The Norman Manley, who was for Jamaica people charting their own journey and charting their own history. You can tell we say now. The People's National Party. What a spirit of confusion. Jamaica people fell in love with the PNP because they saw the PNP as that party who respected the people's wish. That party who would have stand up for the masses of the people, that anti-colonial party. That's what the PNP stood for. The PNP stood for women, the first organization in Jamaica to establish a women's bureau. Then come now and kill woman. So what we're supposed to do now? We're supposed to bring down Andrew Holness and bring down Jamaica now because Andrew Holness corrupt and thief. I don't can't tell you Andrew thief. That I first thing. No man, make we be fair. Make we be fair and talk something what makes sense. We must continue now to hug up the People's National Party and what it is today. What it is now. And if we come join on a bandwagon, come say Andrew wicked and Andrew thief. Me are looking at comments, you know, because me still not see where Andrew thief, you know. So when I try to tell me, say, no, Risers not over here tonight. Every night they're over here, listen. No Risers not over here for can tell what Andrew thief. When you call upon the phone, man, if you not see the comment, I miss the comment. When you tell me yes up on the phone, where Andrew thief. The Risers, them saying wicked and thief. So till me see one and two of them a walk in the diaspora a protest. When thief? I wonder who is going to be the next umbrella boy for Markechi. I don't know. Anyway, I want to get the history over here, so nobody not come over here so can tell a like on Mark Golden. No see the family tree. I want to say yes. We have never talked about this topic on this channel before in depth, okay? But I am sure that you guys have been hearing. Where's a little bit of blood in the chat? Tell her to drop a comment here and tell her Andrew and Steve. Because you know how long we are set for she over here, sir. Hold on there. Hello, good night.
Good night. How you doing, Natalie?
Good, what's up?
Yeah, loving the program so far, but just let the people in the chat hear my voice. We have some people in the chat who have a lot of opinions to share, but for some reason, you have the program open for them to call in, and them don't want to call in for, you know.
When are they afraid away?
What's been known or heard. Yeah.
Afraid,
some people say I spread misinformation, and I invite them to come over, come challenge what you're saying and put for them views across, and them just in the chat. Yeah.
Lord Jesus, so you know, tell them, so we not buy it over here, you know, we not no hand pan way, you know. Everybody welcome to call and talk.
That may I try to make them know, man. The lines are open for you to come and express how you feel and challenge how you feel is misinformation in for them eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because we see the chat a buzz and we see them talk about misinformation, and you know, if them feel them have information right and they want correct yours, come over and say what you have to say. Make we hear what you have to say.
Yeah, we're not hostile to opposing views, and we're not hostile to truth. A truth we promote over here, you know. So if we go anywhere and if we're wrong, we all come apologize too. So I mean, come and dispute what we have to say, but more ask you something else though. What you think about the local family tree, something we are going over here? So because
well, I've seen it before on Michelle's channel, you know. So
oh, okay. All right.
You know, yeah.
Okay. So what you feel about the whole Republic thing? We don't say how much do you know we are going at it?
How I feel about it? I mean, it is something that should have long been done, but you know, we procrastinate over the years, and I mean, so we come here and want to talk about it, and we want to delay it again. I mean, that's something we should have got out of the way some time ago.
So do you think that the issue of our final court should be should delay us going to a republic?
It shouldn't, and it don't have to. Yeah, but as I said the other night, the final court part of it is the more touchier part, and we still feel like it should be put to a referendum, let the people have a say in it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, some feel too. So what do you think about what Mr. Vegas are going along with?
I saw the video today, and I was like, damn. I actually shared it with a few people, asked their opinion too. Listening to it, in no wrong in nothing, so because it's not like him a make up something. We know who brought who to the court to try to flip our election with this whole dual citizenship thing. Yeah?
Then when Mark Golding in the parliament from 2017 with dual citizenship and nobody not say nothing.
No, we have to understand there's a two side of the kind thing to that, you know. He's a British citizen based on, you know, what is out there.
Automatic birth.
But you remember that from your citizen of another Commonwealth country, you can sit in Parliament.
Yes.
The problem that is foreseen now is the whole change going to a republic. All of that would have changed if we go through with this whole change of turn Jamaica in a republic. He would end up being not eligible to sit unless him renounce him British citizenship. That's why I'm coming on to talk about him. It is his view that dual citizens should be able to sit.
Over the backside. Then when did they one time the other rest of people them they get dragged to court?
No, when the rest of them did get dragged to court, there are others who were in the parliament that had Canadian and British citizenship that was eligible to sit, you know.
Yes,
it did not affect them. But with this new proposal now, it will affect him and others who are dual citizenship citizens of other Commonwealth countries.
So you think of that make him a only thing hostage now talk about say, all right then.
That it is.
And he might use the Caribbean.
Why you think him would have wait until the point where they must go sign off on the report? If him come out, no one has say what he must say.
But what are something pan Jamaica?
That's the problem.
No, sir.
It's a problem. It's not hard for nobody to say. It's a problem.
Lord Jesus. But hold on there now. You hear the interview where TVJ do upon all angles where the woman from the Umbrella Churches come say everything was going
fine. I heard a part of it. I didn't hear all right.
Did that shock you? Did that shock you?
Not really, you know.
Hold on there, brother. Hold on there. Hello? How this? How may I help you? Oh, hold on there. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
So, all right. So the people have an understanding now. They say there are two variables at play here. The first one is Mark Golding realized that if we become a republic, he must go renounce in British citizenship, don't it?
Yep.
And he don't want to do that because obviously if he was willing to do it, then he wouldn't be putting up a fight. And then the other thing now about the court of appeal, about the final court. That's the other variable that he's using to all.
Yeah, that's the way we use to stall the whole process. Because them did already establish that that aspect of it would have been dealt with in the second phase.
May I wonder if the government did know that and the people in the committee did know that?
Know what?
Say the whole republic thing that make Mark Golding have renouncing citizenship.
I mean, they probably never really think about him as an individual, but them know that anybody else in the parliament, whether have Canadian or any other citizenship of any other Commonwealth country would have.
Okay.
Right?
They don't see a constitutional crisis are going on so now.
No, there's no crisis, you know. And Mark I try to make the thing more than it is. Yeah? You listen to Dr. Peter Phillips yesterday.
Anyway, say.
He's encouraging both leaders to go sit down and talk and work out the thing through, because this is the opportune time for them get the thing right and move ahead with the whole republic thing. You might encourage them to go sit down and talk it through and work it out.
Then that makes sense. Where you go sit down? There was a committee that was going fine.
But Mark start the process come down now to the two leaders them now for getting some form of dialogue and get the thing back on track.
So would you encourage the PNP to make Mark step down so that we can go on about the republic? No, because no.
But you're gonna set it. Let me give you my view. The 14 members sitting in the house now, yeah? The majority of them have the guts to stand up to Mark and tell him, say, look here, man, we don't have no confidence in you. I don't think so.
I no confidence, man. I just sitting about the citizen.
No, but them would have to say them lose confidence and right to the Governor General for move him. They're not have the guts to do that. You can't just move him, so, you know, and with the changes of the Constitution where them doing at the NEC last or the last two
No, me not look here. You say if them go to the Governor General about it, that I go look away because that is what Mark go.
No, but how can you move him if him no willingly decides that he must step aside? Them can't just move him.
No, me not say them. Did I say move him? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say move him. I meant to say ask him to step down, or they can refuse to participate in what he wants to do. Because what you have is
come back to what I was saying. The majority of them who you see amongst the 14 in the house, you think could have the gall to step to him and tell him, say, watch a step aside, because Ray. None of them not gonna do it.
And look but the thing is so ironic. I remember when Mark Golding and Bunting them signed letters to them about carry go Governor General for move Peter Phillips.
Okay. Well, them
Lord Jesus.
Them did have the guts to do it. But
what a piece of brightness. Peter Phillips was born in Jamaica.
Hilton, them and Julie and them and the rest of them around him. I don't see none of them have the guts to do it.
Well,
none of them not going to have the guts to do it.
Well, I guess the Jamaican people them have to make their voice heard.
By them time, wait for the next general election, and if it goes the way some of them sit down and hope it go, then them can ask him to step aside.
Mm-hmm.
But if God forbid and it no go that way, them have to go live with him, and none of who they know will ever have hope to see them being ascended to no leader, because he might go make sure say him and Bunting on the rise as them fully capture the party.
Lord Jesus, what a nastiness.
Oh, you have to put where it is, you know.
I never imagined say Jamaica had come down to this though. one Englishman a whole Jamaica Republic hostage. What can?
I don't even alone. They can't put so much weight on him.
No. Let me tell you something. You know why I say him alone?
Let me tell you something. Some weeks or a couple months ago, I'll tell you again. You see, just the thought of some people seeing themselves in position where they never even probably dreamed that they're going to. We make people where they think are well-thinking people do stupid things, you know. But, and as is, you have a whole heap of people sit down and eye and a vie for position where they must say, well then, if him get in, maybe can go be an ambassador, maybe can go be a minister, maybe can go be a senator. So he might propose say double the amount of senators, you know. Want to make it to 42. So he might make proposal for make jobs for people in promised positions already.
Because of that, probably that's the only way when would I get any support is for promise people. No, sir. Can nobody now come support him out of patriotism?
You come into me and said to you all along. Right from the start, you know. You did right too, but like sometimes you don't remember some of the things when you start off. You know, say.
Well, you accuse me, so I'm senile. I didn't contact no, so I'm senile over here, you know. Lord Jesus.
All the way I play out now. Karen been saying it.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle been saying it. You been saying it. Others been saying it. But a lot of it just a play out now.
Yes, you will come out in the Yes, you will come out in the what paper name? The paper from say New York Amsterdam News. We say Jamaica Road to Republic, it's a major snag.
I think I saw it somewhere. I didn't read the whole article, but I saw it somewhere.
Can you imagine when the people them look and see a walk as a snag in a Jamaica?
I mean, it might shocking to outsiders, but as Jamaicans who know the politics going on, it's not really too shocking. I mean, me tell you before, there are a lot more we're going to see, because they're not going to stop at nothing and they're not going to do anything. So, it's not really surprising to me who sit down and watch the whole space for a time now.
Do you think that PJ is disappointed? Because what PJ proposed and advised where the Republic is concerned, suggesting that we should do it in phases and, 3-month intervals. Do you think that, because I know PJ not talking from him, see how this thing took a drastic turn for him?
Disappointed, I would tend to think so, but understanding the whole situation, I think he do. He does, but kind of skeptical to the whole disappointment. But it might be disappointment for the style because this whole Republic thing indeed I encourage it. We know the whole CCJ thing, he was one of the main pushers of it. But if him having a disappointment, would I think more or less him disappointment would have come in the way the process stalled at the stage where it reached.
So manipulative, don't you think?
Yeah.
Mighty God.
That would have probably be his disappointment to me.
Because he mentioned referendum too, he mentioned referendum, and me not understand why. Me not want hear Andrew Holness nor the PNP tell Jamaica where them for choose. Give the people them options in a referendum and let them choose. But don't come tell we where uno think we must do, because it's not the parliament decision, a Jamaica people decision about their final court.
I personally support we putting it to a referendum. That is my first thought about it. But we'll examine this thing now. From the first proposal of this CCJ thing, the whole concern where people did have is the same concern most people have in today, right?
Yeah.
As I said the other night, it's the whole trust thing. Jamaica suffer from a big trust.
Lack of confidence, yeah.
And we know that you have Caribbean ties. Most of these judges and lawyers, people know them, interact with them one another, one way or the other over the years. We not go to university together, a part of some of the same groupings and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And we have judges from Jamaica where sitting in other jurisdiction like Caribbean.
Yes, we've seen it, yeah.
DPPs and all of that from Jamaica to other islands. So it is like a one big melting pot. Everybody know everybody, basically. Right?
So you'd rather...
That's the concern enough people have. But the long and short of it, we still have to come to the decision of either forming own final court or joining the CCJ or something. But if we ever stay with the Privy Council or we ever form our own final court or go to the CCJ, it still, to me, is a matter of choice of the people. The people supposed to have a say in all of that.
Yes, that's true.
Just come and just say, watch out. Is this or none of that?
That's
true. Put it to the people.
And I think the government stand on that too. They believe that there should be, and as Mala who rightfully outlined, she gave all the options that is being debated out here in the social media space. So yeah, but me strongly not believe the process of becoming a republic should be stalled until there is that referendum. I don't believe that. I think
I don't feel it should be stalled.
Yes,
either.
The process of the referendum must continue. It starts. Them set up committee. Them don't start the process already. Mark Golding pull off. We want pull off and tell them whatsoever. Jamaica people, let us continue with our road to republic. Them never did know when them put people on the committee. So we're going to republic. No, them are going to take off people and bow down sign. Look here. Mark Golding not supposed to come tell we will figure with the republic, as some say.
Nothing wrong with them having concerns and hashing out them concerns. Right? Nothing wrong with them having concerns and hashing out them concerns, but not derail the whole process because you know have your way.
You know, see a dictatorship style this.
Not go so.
And then too,
that's one of the place of the people with what him do. It's just sitting and why even more sitting down with him do is just see Jamaicans, people say them are Jamaicans out there in a social media earlier defend the man's action. Right?
No, what if people are defending him doing nobody talk like say the whole of Jamaica sell out.
I'm gonna say the whole of Jamaica didn't say that. you have a whole heap of people same way out there do it.
Well, I don't know a whole heap of
Right?
people. Me not agree say a whole heap of people do.
Yeah, but you know, when in a social media space, when a whole heap of risers out there defend the thing.
What kind of whole heap of risers? Risers can't bring up 500 people for vote for nobody in a one general election. Sure. Not a whole heap of risers are just one handful. A little bit of blood on them people then. What kind of whole heap of people?
Here we are left here with you now, Natalie. I invite risers in the chat. A couple of them in the chat. I invite a couple of them for calling and, you know, correct what them consider to be misleading information where you put out.
Yes. Me go give them about 10 minutes you know. Risers
Yeah,
on the come calling. Good night. Thank you
Risers
so much for
like-
calling.
Alright, same thing.
Yeah. Risers. Uno calling. Me know I'm afraid of me, I know, but uno not afraid tonight. Me not go buy tune up tonight. Come over here, so. Come tell we. Wanna disagree with what kind of lie we are tell. We Andrew thief and all these things. Come now, see the number across the bottom of the screen. Anyway, moving on. Me just want to say big up. Yeah, him not believe in a democracy, my love, and that's the truth. All we know, when them run against Peter Phillips and Peter Phillips beat them, then don't believe in a conceding. Then step up a campaign and Jesus Christ and go for kill a man. And we come see them again with them anti-democratic style. Lose local government election. Lose government election. Local government election. And come tell the people them say them win. They don't believe in a democracy. They don't believe in a conceding to election losses. Mark Golding does not believe in that. Him and Peter Bunting. And it's the truth. And we don't care who offended. When their leader beat them, what they do? Then go tell the risers them for step up a campaign for him. Them go write letter for care go to Governor General just because the man beat them. Then don't believe in democracy. And them lose local election and come out, come say, we not concede. We win. We not concede. A own man. We no call and come talk on the mind over here, so. We're waiting. Come tell we where Andrew thief. Come tell we what kind of lie we are tell. Because now no can come over here so come even challenge the people them where the Palmer Golden family tree own slave, you know. Now no can come. I must say that's why I no can call Liz. Good night.
Night is good.
Yes, I don't know if you've been tuning into the program tonight, my love, but the researchers them do the research and come show we say Mark Golding family them did one slave. You didn't know say nothing go so? They say a historian. You didn't know say Mark Golding family them on the mother side they own 12 and 8 slave at Jamaica.
12 and 8 what?
Slaves.
He said his father came with slaves and his father owned slaves.
Well, we don't know about him father's side, you know, but the research that was done connected his mother's side of family to some people when named Nunes were owned 12 and 8 slaves respectively. At first, you hear that?
Yeah, first not able to mother, but when my father was involved in it. And his father, but because actually said his father came with some.
Oh, well, we don't know. Them same father companionship, we don't really. Maybe the researchers them can go look about that, but we don't know. So,
The father come with ship with the old slaves to Jamaica.
Okay, so we see since we last spoke, we saw where the journalist Zara Burton, asked over Twitter saying that Mark Golding must come tell the people himself him is a citizen, which he is, we know he is. And Mr. Vegas also take him on talking about his citizenship as well. So right now, me get a little piece of intelligence, but I have a pinch and tell you no, because I don't know if 100% true. So allegedly, they say by next week, them are going to ask Mark Golding to step down. I don't know if it's true, but because who is going to do it? The PNP, members of the PNP, I don't know if it's true, Liz.
Well, let's wait and see, but I understand on 2 previous occasions they were about to remove him.
Hold on a second, Liz. Hold on a second, Liz. Don't forget your thought. Hello, good night. Lord Jesus. Sorry, go on, Liz.
Yeah, I understand on 2 previous occasions they were about to remove him. In fact, we're not going off course, but I was told that Omar Davis looked at him and said, you know, it's unfortunate, but you're not going to make it.
You're not going to make it? Away I say. Hold on there, Liz. Hold on. Welcome to the program. Good night.
Kelati doing a good job. And listen to her, you know, Landa, every night. So keep up the good work.
Oh, all right. Thank you. I think I want to rise at him. Thank you for calling, sir.
No, not rise at all. We don't live a life, but we love you.
All right. All right. Good night. Lord Jesus. Risers, I want to make a labor write a call before now. Call and come tell me things them, man. Go on, Liz, because we are tell the riser them for calling and tell we what kind of lie we are tell per Mark if they want to dispute the family tree and the slavery something, and if they want to tell you Andrew on his teeth. None of them now want call. Anyway, go on. What you say now?
Yes, I understand. Omar Davis had actually told him that you know, you're not cutting it, and you don't think he's qualified enough. I said to him, say, you now work. But on the 2 previous occasions that the parliamentarians had made up their mind, they got calls, right? From the man. That is why December 2022, it's not December, he ran out and said at the NEC, I said, I put him there and one of us work with him and give him a chance and PJ beg for him on both occasions and the MP them back up. This time, yes. This time now.
You mean Omar Davis will bring him coming to politics, tell him say nah gonna make it?
No, yes, Omar Davis them tell him so. Saying that we work out, but PG, of course, do his manipulation, and then the people them cool back down and say, all right, and then give another break. So it's the final, because the fact that him lose the local government election and then start talking about him win and what have you, and him can't carry the party. Them fully realize now he cannot carry the party anywhere. Right? If you went on the premise, probability in a match. If you went on the premise that the first utterance you got there bogusly, and the first utterance out of your mouth is that Norman Washington Manley is not the founder, and you don't actually you never just say it, but you went and print it. Take out the man name and put somebody else as founder. When resistance challenge, and that Michelle must be congratulated at an extensive research work, brilliantly done, and present the whole family tree history. Right? Oh, him survive long. Him really
long God, what you say? Him survive long?
Yes, him survive long from that time there.
Thanks to PG. Lord Jesus. So did you see from the perspective of the former caller, our friend Electro, who say because Mark Golding realized that if Jamaica become a republic now, him now with him dual citizenship, him cannot stay. So that's why I must start the process. Did you see it from that perspective? Or did you pick up on that during that time?
No, oh, you mean about Mark Golding not being able to lead or should be removed?
Yeah, because if we become a republic now, him with him dual citizenship or with him British citizenship, him is not gonna be able to stay in our parliament. If we become a if and when we become a republic, him have to go denounce him British citizenship.
Well, the thing is that because we are under what I'm called the British, remember the Commonwealth and
yes.
the British is head of state.
Yeah.
His dual citizenship allows him to be there. He can stay once in England, Canada, any member, any country, the Commonwealth.
Yeah, man, I know that. But what may I ask you say is if you did pick up on and realize that if Jamaica becomes a republic, that it would change things for him, hence start the process. That's what I'm asking. Did you pick that up?
Oh, well, yes. Well, all right, yes.
Oh.
Because he knows that in the state of the republic now, the people going to decide, and in them making their decision, him couldn't stay because he would be serving. We would have been left with the monarch behind.
Mm-hmm.
So he would have to denounce, give up his citizenship, or decide he had to leave the politics altogether.
So do you think that Jamaica going this republic route? No. Do you think that he, along with members of the PNP, believe that if Jamaica should become a republic, let us say before the next election, that would put them at a disadvantage because Mark Golding and in British stuff? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, the PNP in of itself would not be placed at a disadvantage because the idea of being a republic is not a new one. It was engendered from as far back as when Norman Marley advocated for. People might not see it that way now, but if you read and understand the history of the politics, when Norman Marley asked, tell the British.
Liz, right? Liz, let me rephrase the question.
No, man, I understand the question, but
no, because you go back too far with Norman Manley, and I'm just asking you about the present. If you listen to the question,
all right.
Let me rephrase the question.
It wouldn't put the PNP born here. It wouldn't put those members, those MP born here at a disadvantage. They would have no problem, right? They would have no problem with the Jamaicans Jamaica going to the Republic before the next general election.
All right.
That is highly improbable because in the next general election, that is where the people would vote because it will be essential for them to choose. It's the people when choosing them. Whether you do if you do a ceremonial republic,
Liz,
can still.
Liz, may I ask if you answer the question I asked initially? Listen again. May I ask?
It will put the MP, the PNP MP, them on Jamaica to this.
You know, hear the question now. You know, may I ask the question, may I ask you, say, do you believe, say, Mark Golding and the two people them when put on the committee, do you think that they believe if Jamaica become a republic before election, it will put Mark Golding and the PNP at a disadvantage? Just that, may I ask you?
And I'm saying, no, the two members and the PNP membership, the genuine PNP membership, who are born here, no. It will put him at a disadvantage.
Oh. All right. Okay. I think that answers my question.
Yeah, because people, all right, Barbados is a ceremonial republic, right? But Barbados who actually did a referendum and asked the people. Barbados did a referendum, and asked the people, and Myanmar, it came out, and she won that, right? And the people, but she didn't go to the voted republic. She went to a ceremonial, so she now have the president rather than the governor general.
So we now.
We do not want that. Well, the idea of doing the vote for republic was engineered. Now, Joshua presented it to the people in the 70s, but before it could I get it implemented, I made the people decide. He lost power in 1980. But if the people vote, they want a voting a republic where people can vote for every single position.
So Walanda, the republic, somebody maybe can tell me if you don't know. With the republic, how will the president be elected? Would they be elected or selected? Is it the government that would select the president? Because me no feel so that right neither. I know. I think the Jamaican people should select the president of the country. I don't think it's necessary to have any kind of other state. We are deal with other state from under the monarch and now the patriarch, right? So I think that if they want to put one, they can, but I don't think that Jamaican taxpayers should come pay for no president in a Jamaica. We don't want a president.
That is what we are saying. That is what the original idea from the PNP is, that the ceremonial republic is a prime minister name the president, and it's a matter of semantics. You just change the name, but it will be still under the British rule. A president will be doing the same role as the governor general. That is not what we want. We want the decision to make. The president must be paid.
Oh, Jesus.
Pay him or she, right? So the people can actually vote who become president, not vote for prime minister and the prime minister name somebody president.
So look here.
We don't want a ceremonial republic. We want a republic that the president will earn and keep.
Yes, I agree with that.
Voting and choosing who become president.
So look here now. I don't know what kind of question this is, but I feel for ask it. If Mark Golding was a nicer person, like if him when him come same win election and him don't win nothing and all the lie them and sitting where it tell. You feel that the Jamaican people them would have more accept him and more easy upon him. Cause he might get a warm time,
No.
And it showed he might get a warm time based on his own doing. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's displaying the arrogance of slave master genetical makeup. Look here, if he was of any rationality and sensibility, nowhere in hell with the horrid history of slavery, he would have do over Arnett Garden our 2022 last year with Big Stone and take out and go make the horrible statement. I am the king to pull the chain. And in nowhere in hell, if he was conscious of what he was doing, I realized the sensibility. Slavery was a holocaust, horrible, and the man come out and take, say, I don't know, well, I'm not quarreling with anybody, but see the situation of Big Stone end up in it's how can you be thinking? How can you be thinking and you come out on stage in your front of your constituent and come take chain? You are pulling the chain.
So look here now, Liz. What about the people them who would have said? Some of them probably watch this tonight over here, 900 odd people over here. Where you have said to the people them who them would have said, boy, him never mean nothing, man. Him don't see that try say Andrew and have the people them under bandage.
What?
Can you know them put?
No.
Eh?
No. Eh?
No, I say what you have said to those people who tried to minimize it, to say it wasn't meant that way, or they were just trying to make a point because Andrew had the people them under bandage. What you have said to them, the people there?
Well, no, what it says to me is that those people are comfortable being under bondage in the Mark Golding enslavement, them under bandage and them come. Because Harriet Tubman, you know, quoting somebody from American history, Harriet Tubman, when she started the Underground Railroad and started freeing the slave, when the persons, the black skinned people working in the house never want to come, Harriet Tubman said, okay, those who wanted their freedom, they are the ones who came. Those who wanted to be slaves, they remain in the house.
Oh.
So those are the persons who wanted to. That's why they're fighting so hard to keep Mark rolling, because they are mentally still in the house of Bakra Master. Show off some comes and them comfortable, give them a shirt, give them a pants, give them a dress. So those persons who fighting to stay and keep with him and him never making an excuse for him, those persons are not mentally freed. So that's why they keep on telling you. But no way in hell Mark Golding could ever be considered a nice person. That was in the heat, at the middle of where we attack repatriation, the whole Caribbean shock. Our Professor Shirley will fight for the reparation. I'll know you can't see the man to talk and say nothing about it.
Shock for
it was unbelievable. How you mean to see this white man come on stage and them chain up?
Oh.
Hold
on, Elise. Hold on, Elise. Let me see how this a call. Hello, good night.
Hey, Natalie, good night.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, I want to ask 3 questions about this thing that's going on. You see?
3 questions. Lisa go answer them.
3 simple questions. Is that fine?
All right.
How many members of the PMP do have to sign off on that thing to go on?
How many members of the PMP have to sign off on what the Republic committee?
Yeah.
I think the PMP has 2 people on their list. Is that right?
Yeah, Donna and Ethan, 2 lawyers.
2 lawyers upon it.
2 lawyers. No, I asked how many members of the PMP side have to sign off on it.
Well, the two of them are members of the PNP, and one is a senator, one is a member of parliament. So I guess it would be 2.
So you can be the member of parliament to sign off on it. It has to be 2 lawyers.
People who
one is an MP and one is a senator, but they are 2 lawyers by profession, and they were named to the committee. So those 2 would have to sign for the PMP, because they are members of the committee. So those 2 would be signatories to the commission signing an agreement.
Okay, so those people have to be the one to sign off on it then.
Everybody will come to the table, no matter who they're representing, whether they are represent the government side, the opposition side, or Jamaica for Justice or the umbrella churches. They should all come to consensus on it. That's the impression we got. Now, I don't know if you heard the recording. The video that was played earlier on in the program, where on all angles they had the discussion. 4 persons from the committee were there, and the lady for the umbrella churches was saying that we were going good. We found consensus until the snag by Mark Golding. So that is where it is. What's your other question?
No, I don't appreciate that one. So none of the 14 members of parliament, except Mark Golding, cannot sign off on it.
Well, and 14 of them on the committee, just focus on the committee. It's who they place. Yes, that's why Mark Golding tell them don't sign it.
But those 2 signatures represent the other members.
Yes. It represents the party too.
The next 3 question, I will not gonna propose it, because I was going to say something, but forget about the next 3 questions. Thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you for calling.
Have a good night.
See you too.
Hello. I don't want him to go with the impression, that all members of the PNP, the 14 persons, that all members of the PNP supports Mark Golding's stance, right? Iltan does, although Iltan, it is unfortunate that Iltan is as part of this country trying to confuse the average voter, because Iltan, as the first member, the first person from Jamaica who used the CCJ and won the case, should have been able to say to Mark Golding, say, no, you can't do it like that. Right? We are signatories. And from day one, when you name us to the commission relating to the matter of Republic, the instruction should have been from day one. I am naming you both because I expect that the CCJ will be part of it. Another interesting factor, one of the key members named to the panel for deciding on the constitutional changes in regards to the becoming a republic. You Small has been a member of the People's National Party for years, right? He is a member of the People's National Party, Minister of Government, served in, and is a brilliant legal mind. So the PNP, if you really want to be, what you call it now, factual, the PNP actually had 3 persons. Although you Small had a falling out with PG and left. I went to Bahamas as a High Court judge. But you Small is also a member of the PNP. I think he still is a member of the PNP.
All right.
I never heard of him giving up his membership, resigning, leaving. So it's actually 3 of them, and it's all legal, and you Small is a King's Counsel. Right?
All right. Well, make we see how it go from here, so Liz. Make we see how it go from here, so. I'm going to do a recap and then sign out, because we are go up and look over 2 hours. Oh, Jesus.
I didn't realize that you were coming on tonight because
I send you the link.
Yeah, man. No, well, the thing is, I was out on the road all day doing a whole heap of things.
All right.
Because I possibly won't be. Well, that is way down the road still. But it was a hectic day, so I didn't realize you were coming on, and so I
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. Oh, incidentally, help me now. Anybody here and listening, watch the game between the Knicks and what the side name again? Indiana Pacers. They might play.
I don't know. I don't watch basketball. Let me see if anybody say anything in the comments. Or you know what, Liz? You can actually Google it.
Yeah, man, I'm going to do that.
Yeah. Thank you for joining, and we'll look forward to the next conversation. Thank you.
Right. Yeah. Thank you for having me on.
You're
Good
welcome.
night, everybody.
All right. Yeah, guys. So just to recap, guys, we talk about everybody asks Mark Golding if I'm a British citizen. Him not say yeah, him not say nay, but as adults, people who are knowledgeable about immigration and how it works, we know that Mark Golding is a British citizen. Okay? We also shown to say, and not just really Vegas and Zara, I say other people in the space that ask as well. So I just brought these 2 people because, Zara is a journalist. She uses the Twitter space quite a bit. And also because Vegas has been very political lately, But over here, so JPU, we and our people and believe say Jamaica must go on with their road to republic. It's been a long time coming, guys. We're not supposed to wait no longer, okay? I think the members of the PNP, like our farmer and even present, like PG, who encouraged and advised that it should go a particular way, which is in phases. Anybody with sense and who can think logically and critically will understand that becoming a republic, this is the first serious step that we have taken ever to becoming a republic. So this is not something that you can do it's not a one-shot deal thing. It doesn't work that way. You have to go over many different aspects of it. You have to do a lot of consultation, a lot of discussions, and that's why there's a committee and representatives. And you know what I don't like? So early in the game, you have the opposition leader and the prime minister in the mix of the thing. Supposed to go so. Them supposed to do them individual work and let the committee that they each appointed to hash out the footwork of it. But the opposition leader find himself in the middle of tell the people them don't sign nothing. And then Andrew Holness now, he must dip film out in it too. So, what a disappointment, Very disappointing, I must say. Right? So, Mark Golding, come out, come tell the people them say you're a citizen, man. Come out, come tell the people them say you're a British citizen. And if you claim to be a patriot and you think you're and you want to prove say you're a patriot, although I'm not going to say nothing more than that still, but come on, come denounce your citizenship, brother. Come denounce your citizenship. And for the fact that we brought this thing here to the platform about your family owning slaves, you're going to have to talk to Jamaica about this one too. You have to go talk to people them about this too. The kitchen hot. A politics, say. I saw no deal with people too. Because my son no deal with Peter Philip, my son no deal with Lisa Anna, my son no deal with all kind of people. I don't know nice. You understand? So right now the table is turning, it look like, me no know. Me just come here to report the thing. I have to bring everything and make people make up their own mind. You understand? So that is what's going on. Now, I thank everybody for their participation. Liz, if you're still listening, the people them say the Pacers won. Yeah. Me used to be a basketball fan when my team would win, Miami. Me not see Miami I go on with nothing again, so me tap watch basketball. Yes. So, as a Maroon now, proudly, Andrew Holness and the government and all who do the appointment of the committee members won't have to say to the indigenous community of Jamaica, because them supposed to have a talking at this, They're supposed to sit down at the table. Who name JFX or JFX? Who is that? Yes, Mark, big up yourself and thank you so much for joining. Yes, we want to know if the indigenous people of Jamaica, if they're going to have a say, or if I don't know how you guys can even do this. Like, how can you have a committee where we're talking about a Republic Jamaica and you don't have the indigenous representative, the representative of the indigenous people at the table? That is so wrong. That is wrong. They are supposed to be a part of this whole thing. They are a stakeholder too. They want to make sure that you guys aren't going to do anything that goes against what they have stood for all their lives and their community. So if an exclusion do not deal with, make we know over here, so, because we got hard for the Maroons, them, And we not just come up on yesterday, So all of the Maroon representative, them want to come out no. And come ask them question here. Chief Curry, Anu, all of uno. Oh, no, they at the table. I are the first people. Because when the war did a fight against the British them, uno alone did brave and going at it. The rest of them scamper and scared. Guys, uno nobody can use no code I not understand. Who the hell is JAFX? Oh, is a riser? Okay. Oh, that's somebody here. Wait here, let's see. JAFX Trading Institute. Why you don't follow updated? JAFX, you have something to say to me over here? Them say you're a riser. Look how long your phone line open. You have anything to say to us before we close off the program? Yes, me I go block you right now, girly, because you're not wicked and mount murderer. Oh no, wicked and mount murder. You think so the British can come tell me a story about Maroons? We not idiot. Some yes, me a go block you fire. I will not traitor, you know. If I never the Maroon, you'd be a damn slave all today, dear, yeah. You have to go down tonight. Like, seriously. What you say? He's not a riser, he's a Jamaican. All right. Yeah. All right, guys. So, look like the risers, them have nothing for set away over here. They not nothing at all for set away. Right? But me don't really want to hear what I have to say. Because you have a curious mind. I would have want to really hear what I have to say. Because next thing now, you hear them come say, the family tree, and I'm go, you know what? Make a tap me nice. Nobody now have nothing to say. All right. Pick up yourself, Edwin. Yeah, man. We're there same way. We're not business who want to come over here, silent listeners who hit the subscribe button too. Everybody please to hit like and the subscribe button. Over here so we get good content. Nobody else now come out here so come tell you them truth, you know. So no better hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. Nobody else now come out here come bring on them good information here and then good content here. And when I come out here beg on no money neither and make you uncomfortable upon this program. Some places you can't go sit down comfortable and watch and listen. And some places when you go over there, all them just sit down and bring down one smaddy and sit down on one smaddy every night. Over here, so when Andrew Holness wrong, we tell him same wrong. When Mark Golding and them people, they then don't fit to lead Jamaica, we can tell them that same way. So you get good proper content over here, so. Yeah, but the risers, them are going to try to wait, but then can't go around that one here. Jamaica 411, big up yourself. Karen was over here, I believe, night before last night and the night before that. But you can go over to her channel and see what she's saying. Nothing to hide that his family is slave owner. So, Olande, they not say arise as JAFX. I joke them I make. When you not joking, I comment, you not put LOL. Can I take things very literally, sometime. Little bit of blood can't call over here, so you're crazy. Rest in peace, Melissa. Anyway, guys, I will catch up with you another time. Thank you again for joining and be safe. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Sabbath. Take care.